It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
There we go. And boom. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, goddammit, to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the guideline of chasing the dream. I'm your host, Maniacal, Kyle Smith. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. Hey, we living? Yeah, we dreaming? How y'all doing? Y'all still trying to be entertaining? You still out here chasing that on that journey? How you feel? How you feel about it? You new to this? You an old comer? Man, life is lifing. Be careful out here. What we gonna do? What we gonna do if things go to shit? Yeah, it's like it feels like all this was null and void. If things just really go to shit, man, I don't. I mean, hopefully we still have the internet, right? Hopefully that doesn't get, TikTok got taken down and it got brought back up again. Motherfuckers got nervous. They started scrubbing their shit. It's like, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Keep being yourself, I guess. Keep being yourself. Don't try to pan to the. Don't try to play to the other folks. Be who you are. Just keep on rolling. Keep on trucking. Life is gonna do what life does. Like, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't give up. Keep on rolling. Like, I was thinking about it. As being a homeowner now, but if I was a child back then in the 90s, growing up in the 90s, you got left home a lot. I got left home a lot, but I wasn't the only child. I had brothers and sisters and shit. But being home and the days of cat burglars and such. I don't know if people still. ADT is a great security system. I guess I don't know. People got cameras everywhere. You don't really just got motherfuckers cat burgling out here anymore. No more cat women. No more Selena Kyles walking around breaking into people's establishments and shit and taking all their jewels and fine linens and whatnot. But if back in the day, say it was back in the day, and remember you was getting older and you got left home, and motherfucking cat burglar decided that he wanted to come inside your house and steal your belongings, but he don't know that you there and you are a child and you know that he's coming. Do you home alone that shit? Do you home alone it, or do you call the cops? Because in Home Alone he had the possibility to call the police. The police were called, but what do you do? What would you do? Me myself, I'm home alone in that shit. I am definitely setting up traps. I was very crafty. I love MacGyver. Okay, so I could definitely MacGyver any type of trap. Watching the new season of, well, not the new season. Fuck the new guy. I don't really know him, so I can't really say fuck him. But the old MacGyver, what was he? He was like a Navy SEAL or something like that. I don't know. I tried to get it, but he was crafty. He was crafty. I always had a paperclip on. Why? I don't know. Where you finding paper clips at in your pocket? And how your paper clips that you pull out your pocket don't get stuck on the strings inside your pocket? You know how sometimes if you got like something real small and it gets stuck between your pocket linens and such? Yeah, paper clips. There's a lot of times he probably should have electrocuted himself. I was like, you can't just touch that, and you can't buck phases like that with a paper clip and not think that you're gonna electrocute yourself. But whatever, I'm not the electrician. I am though. It's crazy. I love me a MacGyver though. I would definitely, if somebody broke into my house back in the 90s, there's not much that you would be able to take, but I would set things up to where hopefully I can capture you like a mouse trap, like the game mouse trap. Boom, where a fucking cage falls on you as you hit a lever and some shit. You going for some cheese. I put out that commodity cheese for these niggas that breaks in like crackheads. I would assume we'd be a crackhead. Boom, commodity cheese. Crackheads love commodity cheese. Like everybody love commodity cheese, and commodity cheese is basically gold crack. So boom, I set that commodity block out, and as soon as this crackhead comes and he sees the cheese, he's like, oh, that's that commodity, And then I put out a can of concentrated grapefruit as well. That's the trifecta right there. It's not three things, but still, you get it. And then he take that and then he hit the lever and then boom, the cage fall on there. Gotcha, bitch. I got him. I got that. I'm setting up all types of traps for motherfucker. Come to my house now. It's like Candyland. You would definitely want to lick the sides of my house and probably eat the roof because it's made from gingerbread. And if you do, I'm older now. I'll shoot you with a bow and arrow. That is, yeah, because I got weird shit in the house. Fun times, dude. But no, don't come lick the side of my house. That's not cool. This ain't no Hansel and Gretel times. This is people really living. You'll really get shot if you just get found out licking the side of somebody's house. Like, what's wrong with you? Who were you raised by? Like, why are you? What you think my house is made out of? Nigga, this is particle board on the outside, and you lick this dust, you're liable to catch some type of cancer, and I can't save you then. I can't save you then. It is the weather out in Texas. Just for updates for anybody that doesn't know, if you are watching, hey, if you're not from Texas, the weather is out of everywhere, really. New Orleans had a blizzard. Like, what the fuck is going on? What is going? It's the end of days. Everybody, a lot of people are saying it's the end of the world. Who knows? If you believe in the Book of Revelations and the rapture and such like that, people just gonna start disappearing. Hey, and boom, they clothes just gonna end up there on the ground wherever they was at, folded neatly. Who's folding these clothes and why they need to be folded? I just assume that they're gonna be folded neatly if you're getting raptured. If you just poof disappear, boom, all your belongings and your undergarments and everything folded neatly in the spot that you were at, wherever you might be at. That'd be a scary sight though, just motherfuckers disappearing. It's like, oh, this is what it's about to be. Ugh, you wonder, it's like, am I on the naughty list? Do I get to go? I don't know. Who knows if they get to go or not, right? The world is full of so much corruption and just it's dark times. It's dark times, and if the rapture is coming, oh my goodness, that'd be crazy if none of the real religious people go. If they all just stay here, what you think is a reverse rapture? Is that what it is? Like he, you guys were believing the wrong thing. I don't know. What do you do? What do? You just stay true to yourself. Be a good person. You got to be a good person. Don't go out there being a dick. You run into many dicks in your life, and I don't know why people just assume that they need to be a dick. Power will do something to you. Power is a crazy drug, man. Motherfucker that get a little bit of power. They don't know what to do with it, and it's so crazy. That's like with fame. Like, what are you gonna do if fame hits you? Like, how are you gonna approach the situation? Like, how are you gonna live through this? And this is what it's like with wanting to be a creator, an entertainer. Like, it don't take much now to pop the fuck off. All right, and then what do you do with that? Now you have thousands of people loving you, just millions. And then what? Do you keep up that? Do you Haktua, like basically her? Like, what do you? Now you got people depending on you, and basically all you just said was a few words. It was dumb. It was the dumbest shit ever, but boom, blew you up to where you had your own coin. She had a Haktua coin. I don't know what it was called, but she made her own cryptocurrency, and then motherfuckers stole people's money. Oh my God. It's like, not saying that she did it, but the people that she probably been working with probably set her ass up. The fame. Oh man, put you on so many podcasts. It is wild because it is a very young little girl talking about sucking dick, and everybody's like, yeah. That's yep. How old is she? Yes. And you talk about what you know and do to the dick. Oh, I love it. That's a good age to be wanting to talk about doing nasty things to a dick. And all these corporate people, them big head, them fucking Epstein motherfuckers, they loving it. It's like, yes, it's like, that's so gross, y'all. And y'all, that's what y'all wanted to, boom, this is what you made famous. That's what you, boom, let's go ahead and skyrocket to her to the fucking, boy. Man, think about that. That's, hey, all right, whatever. I know if I have a daughter, what? Nah, you ain't. Give me your phone. What are we doing? This ain't raise you that way. It's funny that you say that, but god damn, now you gonna run with it? Run with it. All right. No, we don't need to run with it that way. I prefer to be my own type of person. And makes you so mad. It makes you so mad. It's like all this notoriety could have been actually, spent time on other people that are actually doing something with their life, actually trying to be creative, actually trying to, make a difference in the world. But instead, nah. This very minor looking girl, this barely legal looking girl comes on talking about devouring penis. And then boom, hey, skyrocket. That's what we love. That's what America loves. Yeah. All right. Sure. We'll continue to drink coffee out my Yeti and watch this shit implode. Good job, you guys. Good job. Now all y'all put money into this coin that, where she at now? That's why I don't put my kid on fucking on the internet. Yeah, all of y'all, you got some disgusting people out here, and they are foul. And you know what? Chris Hansen was doing a great thing for the world. Keep doing your thing, Chris Hansen. I love a good Chris Hansen show. Come here, sit down. What you brought? Cookies and condoms? Good job, buddy. Cookies, condoms, and Coca-Cola. What you was trying to do? What you was trying to do? You wanted to watch some Bluey? That's what you wanted to do? All right. You was about to take her to Sesame Street, my nigga? Is that what it is? Come on, sit down. Let me talk to you for a second. I always wanted to be one of the kids that, like, I wanted the guys that go undercover. I wanted to be the guy that go undercover and be like, oh, come on in. I got some chartreuse. I got a cutting board. I got some charcuterie on the counter. I'm gonna go get in the bathtub real quick. Take me a bath. And then Chris Hansen come around the corner. I got another one, Chris. I got another one. I shaved his face. I'm toddler-like. I don't know. It's wild out here, though. It's wild. Well, it's so many things. It was such a beautiful snow time. I mean, you fucked up my money. That snow day that came. Cool. The blizzard was nice. It's all nice, but you fucked a nigga money up. It's like, man, I can't go out here. I can't hustle. I can't do a goddamn thing. I'm prepared for the snow now. There's too much been going on, man. You get you some muck boots or some Magellans. These little white kids that hunt. I was about to rack up. Nigga, I got a U size. I got a small foot, so I got a U size hunting boot. And hey, man, that motherfucker there. Oh, that's a nice boot. That's a nice. It's like I would imagine that's what the Spider-Man feels like every time he slips on his boots when he goes to fight crime. That's what it felt like. It's just a good light tactical boot, and I don't feel the elements outside. I can walk through everything. The rain don't touch it. What? I'm out there kicking ass in these boots. I want to give you a high kick right now, but I'm very limited with space, and I didn't stretch. You gotta stretch if you're gonna be older. If you're gonna be older nowadays and try to do some physical shit, and you ain't stretching. Nope, it makes life real difficult. You don't want to pull no shit, man. Pulling a muscle or whatever the fuck it could be. It's straining muscles, hernias, fucking your disc up. You gotta be real careful as you get older. I think this is it. The most things, like as I get older, I'm more frightened to do dangerous shit that I used to do back in the day, because bitch, I can't afford to break an ankle. Nah, what are we doing? Because I did some dumb shit. You want me to hop a fence now? Nah, man, for what? Am I trying to escape from something? No, just for fun. I can't do dumb shit just for fun now. You got other things to worry about. You got kids to worry about. You can't just come home, like, if it ain't a work accident, you can't get workman's comp. You probably can't get workman's comp anyway because you smoke too much. But if it's a work accident, then that's understandable. But if it's an accident that I caused upon myself, nigga, then who's the dummy in this situation? Because now I got to pay to get myself fixed. Don't be dumb when you get older. Don't be dumb when you get older. You gotta really buckle down. Don't do dumb shit. Be careful out here. Hey, man, when it snowed and I wasn't prepared for the snow, them fucking steps, them goddamn steps, them steps get so goddamn slippery. It's like, why they so slippery? I understand why they're slippery. Falling icicles, ain't no icicles fell, but I was pretty sure these are shards right here. This, if I hadn't go out with a helmet, this could probably pierce a nigga dome or something. I don't know. Who knows? It's funny when you go working around certain people because in your little bubble, it's one thing, especially being an entertainer or a comic or something like that. We're in our own little bubble, so we kind of understand how people are gonna be. But being an entertainer and going into a normal society where people are just racist just to be racist, not even trying to be funny. This is how I was raised, and I don't know nothing else. That shit's weird, and it's like, huh. Luckily, as a comic, I kind of take things with a grain of salt, and I just kind of brush it off. But you see how things can get real bad, real bad. That's why I stay away from politics. But oh boy, it's to me, it's fun. It's fun to run into somebody that hasn't understood. You don't need to be like this no more. And like for what reasons you haven't learned, good on you. Good on you, I guess, for staying true to your ugly self. But that's what life is. That's people just don't understand. Some people are gonna do what they do. When the aliens get here, will things change? That's what I want to know. Will it become like the show Alien Nation? Where nigga we go up in milk prices, and milk starts to skyrocket because that's all these niggas drink is milk. Pasteurized milk, not even the lactate free milk. They want all of that. Yeah, it's crazy, and who will be the first person to fuck the aliens? If we do integrate that way, who's the first one to be like this? Hey man, a hole is a hole, but when it's an intergalactic hole, like what do you feel about that? Hey, you don't want no intergalactic diseases, diseases from outer space. I'm pretty sure it would suck the life out of your body and you'll just be a genitalia. I would assume that's probably what would happen when, diseases. You got to be careful out here because if they integrate with us and then they become part of the society, will we adapt to their ways or will they adapt to ours? Basically, to where motherfuckers get up on drugs and crack and all that, and then boom, they go down the cycle of now they hookers and prostitutes or whatnot, male, female, it don't matter, don't judge. All right, don't judge, but this is the possibility. You whore your body out after just for that sweet smack. I don't know. They might have different tolerances to our drugs down here. Fentanyl might be their thing. Fentanyl might be their good coke or that Molly for them when they get here. Who knows? But who's going to be the first person to have interspecies intercourse? I don't know. It's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be a white person. I really do. I think it's going to be a rich white person that's going to probably fall into it. Zuckerberg, I think it could be, or Elon. I think Elon might be the first person to, he might be fucking alien. He might be the alien, to be honest with you. Whoever's fucking Elon, he might be the alien making these genius babies out here. That he is Prometheus. That what if that is the thing? What if Elon is Prometheus and he's trying to change the world from the inside out and we just don't know yet? Theories, it's okay. Start rumors. I love a good rumor. You can always have a good rumor. Where do you go with it? I don't know. This is my only outlet at the moment, So I definitely have to come and ask you guys, how do y'all feel about it? Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. Whenever you come to the page and see, like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? I'm talking about getting places. We're talking about getting somewhere in life without having to listen to that 9 to 5, that man up in the high chair that profits off of your well-being. Boom. Are you safe? This is what I was getting at work. Because I'm an electrician. I do construction. So, I work for the man, blue collar. I'm out here and basically you see we get a thing called profit sharing. We haven't had it lately because our job underbids things, and basically they underbid. They don't have the manpower to do what they need to do. So basically you are overworking your workers, like me. I'm the worker that is overworked because we don't have the right equipment to do the things that we need to do. So we are overexerting our energy just to go ahead and finish a project that could be done easier with the right equipment, the right tools and whatnot. But since motherfuckers don't bid for the proper equipment, with not enough manpower, now we have to use extra muscle just to get things to certain places. And it's like, this is that bullshit. This is that bullshit. But also, like, if we get it done in a good time, you get new rims for your truck. How nice. How nice. You sit back and you just look, hey, you might have worked from the ground up, or this might have been a family endeavor that you just so embarked on. But you don't put the time in. You don't put much of the time in. They just put their whole family in there. Boom, you do this, you learn this trade, and then you come sit back on this chair with me and watch these slaves work for us. I mean, it ain't slavery because we do get paid, but we don't get paid the prices that we should get paid because inflation has gone up. Do you think our wages have went up? Nah, nigga, they stayed the same. Don't matter how many years you've done this for. No, that's gonna take money out of my pocket. And bitch, I'm trying to get marble floors because my wife likes marble. Huh. So in your $1.3 million house, that's what I work for, and I can't take off to go to the doctor because I ain't gonna be able to pay my mortgage and shit. I don't know. I'm fine in that aspect. I'm just speaking out of everybody else that has 5 or 6 kids that's trying to make it in the industry to where motherfuckers is like, oh, y'all are doing great. Here are electricians. I don't understand where people are seeing that at. Oh, you should run your own business. You know how difficult it is to run a business? To get money out of motherfuckers? These jobs have terrible time trying to get money from a motherfucker. You think I'm gonna just go start something and just trust another motherfucker that I don't know to go ahead and pay me for some work that I did? Hey, they should. Contractually, they should. But, nigga, you see what happens when people come in town. Motherfuckers are shiesty. Niggas don't like to do the work. They'll pay half. They'll half-ass you. Nah, I don't want the hassle. That's why I want to be my own entrepreneur. I want to work for myself. But it's difficult to get out to doing that. And, this is basically why I'm here, to show you what it is. I probably don't try as hard as I should, but I have more to live for than possibly what you might think. So it's just like, I can't just give that up right away, Electrical is what got me here. Boom, property. But trying to reach for something that is fathomably is damn near reaching for something that's damn near impossible. It is just, it's not impossible. It's just very improbable. Just to think about the trajectory that you're taking yourself to get something that is not guaranteed. It's a real selfish act. It's a real selfish act because all you think about is self. But how do you balance that? And this is my balancing act. While the wifey and kid are asleep, come do your thing. Still right. You got to keep that pen moving. That's just like your body. When you work, you're always working. You don't deteriorate. It's when somebody stops working and they just stop doing things. That's when the body starts to deteriorate and then fade away. Like, as long as you writing, as long as you still keeping that brain active, man, things are going to keep going. And they're going to keep getting better. You just progress. You know how usually when you play a certain game or if you play something, like in the beginning you suck at it. But the more and more you do it, the better and better you get at it. And then you become like real proficient, like playing chess and shit. Just like that. Like, you don't lose those skills. Those skills will always be there. And just like the motor skills. Boom, they're always going to be there. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm still going to be nice at what I do because I'm not going to stop. Basically. So it's just like with this here. I've been many places, I've done many things. It's just like, well, how do you keep it all together? Especially when you just out here talking to nobody. And yes, it looks crazy. And I told my wife this. I'm like, God damn, because we watch a lot of Miss Rachel. Because for the little one, Miss Rachel captivates children. But also, you got to think about, man, she in a house, you can hear the echoes and shit. I'm glad that they put batteries inside they smoke detectors, because oh boy, it's real echoey, and it's just somebody in front of a screen, saying, can you see the blue car? Yeah, you see it. You see the blue car. Boom, nothing's here, but bang, there's a blue car in my hand. Blue's Clues, man. It makes you think that, hey, you could possibly be a little crazy. Who you doing this for? You just out frolicking with other grown adults for what? Because your channel keeps my child occupied. Please keep doing what you're doing, Miss Rich. I'm not bashing that at all. I'm just saying it's a weird feeling. It's strange to do, but also getting up on stage and talking to some random people about some things that you think is funny. That's a strange feeling too. Not a lot of people can do that. And say that I've done it for so long. It's so weird because I haven't done it in a while, and I always get scared. It is scary as a motherfucker to get up. I mean, public speaking, kudos to Martin Luther King. Happy birthday that you just belated. But man, it is. Speaking of what? He got shot for what he was talking about. It was like, God damn, that's powerful. You think he was afraid before he gave his speeches? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't care how prepared you are. If you ain't a little afraid, man, you a psycho. And we all a little psycho. We are. Come on, Yeti. For keeping things warm. It feels nice to just stand there and hold that. But it's like mentally you got to keep yourself sane in this game. Keep active at it. There were so many things that I wanted to do. There's so many things that I'm still gonna do. It's just keep it in the back of your mind. Don't give up on it. Like I know there's so many things that I've abandoned just because I couldn't get to just yet. But it'll eventually come back around. Like soapbox bars. I'm gonna start that again, and it's gonna be just slightly different from how I was writing my poetry before, and performing my poetry in certain places. I think I might just do it in one spot, and I need to upgrade this little area right here because this will be mine. This is a studio area, right here. It's just my little studio that I'll have. It's like a little makeshift barn, a shift barn. There's power and shit here, but like the front of it needs to be better than what it is. So I think that'll be a fun thing as I do soapbox bars. If I do capture it from there to the front, and then this here, you don't see it, but as this here changes, I'm gonna probably do my own artwork and such on it. So the progression of it as the scene behind me becomes different. I think that'll be fun. And then incorporating other people into there, maybe signing the board or some shit like that come through. That'll be great. I'm big ideas, big dreams, but you can't execute it until you start it. So eventually I'm gonna have to get around to doing it, but I would like for it to be not overcast and not so gloomy. I don't know. I'm working on it. I mean, what are you working on? Like, how things going with you? Like, what you got happening? What's happening? What's happening with it? What you got in the works? What you got on the books? You getting it in? Like, I don't know who's getting it in out there. I know my friends getting it in. They always, it's gonna be a constant thing. 2 months I'm gonna be 40. You think I'm gonna stop what I'm doing just because that age got up there? Motherfuckers don't even know that I'm about to be 40. I still get looked at as if I'm 20-something years old, which is crazy because it's like you have a terrible sense of judgment in your eyeballs, but I do look very young. And I get it. And especially since I don't take up much air because I'm a small man, I don't think I'm going to look much older. I get more crow's feet in my face, but that's about it. It's supposed to do some dumb rain in the day, but I'm glad that the weather is better. Because once the weather is bad, it is just ill out here in these streets. Yeah. Priority first, though. Priority first. Yeah, fix the house, fix the home, and then think about the rest. But continue to write. Continue to keep the creative pen moving. Like Mickey's magic marker. You gotta keep the magic on the inside, like a watch that doesn't run on batteries. Movement is how it works. You gotta keep moving. Once you stop, that motherfucker watch don't work no more. And you gotta reset it once you start moving again. We getting these analogies? Do we understand where I'm going here? I put in little tidbits of shit as I banter along. Because basically, this is what it is. It's something to keep your entertainment. Because people's mentality on thinking about shit, it's very small. That window, that fraction of like 9 seconds or whatnot, that keeps your attention, that keeps a person's attention for only so long, and then boom, you move on. But I caught your attention, and then I brought it to something else, like edible panties in a booty hole or something like that. Bang, brings your attention back to it, and then I tell you something positive about, as long as you keep writing, man, things will look up, something like that. But it's like a cycle, a loop. It brings you around, and then boom, you see the grand scheme of things. Ball. This is ball in sign language. Sorry, I don't know. So it's I do enjoy where life has taken it, and where life has taken things, where life has taken me. And this is something I get to pass on down to my little ones, because it ain't nothing but a generational thing. The older you get, the more and more you think about that, and it's a morbid thing to think, because it's like, oh, what if my grandfather or my great grandfather had this, and now, what if he also did this, like, and then I had things to look back on he used to talk about, probably on fucking camera, segregation, and these white folks keep taking our jobs, or some shit like that. They won't let me work, but I love this water fountain. Yeah, that would be crazy if we would have had technology like that way back when. Would my grandfather have made a podcast? Would they even know what a podcast was? And if they did do podcasts way back then, what would this be? Because we just evolve. We just evolve and become greater and become something else. We'd probably have, well, you do. You can get a floating drone that just follows you as you talk. Something that just picks up your space, puts you in a little bubble, the little cones, so you can have intimate conversations anywhere as you talk. What was that on? What was that movie? That was that movie where what was that, I Spy or some shit like that with The Rock and Steve Carell, whatever. Anyway, I'll look it up. Got me confused. But yeah, just the fucking cone, and now you can have a conversation and nobody can hear you. I think that was that movie. Now I'm thinking about it. Anyway, my favorite comedians have just gotten older, and they have not deteriorated. They have just gotten better. You get the more and more they're talked about. I'm here now, so like, you've seen the evolution of most of your favorite comedians, favorite entertainers, and actors and whatnot. I watched this movie Substance last night. That was basically kind of something like that. Like, oh, but you're getting older. You're getting older, and somebody much younger is going to take over. Just like in the UFC. Anderson Silva was on top until he wasn't on top no more. You're getting older, and eventually something else is going to take over. In this comedy world, yeah, the young people have came, but they have came and they have basically worked under the older ones. And the older ones are still doing their thing, making their money. They are basically the gatekeepers, and as long as they can, boom, give us that nudge, that's what we all look for. We all look for that little nudge, that little gratification from the person that we look up to. Sometimes you don't get that. Give me some of this. Sometimes you get your George Lopez's, Ralph Barbosa's. George Lopez to Ralph Barbosa. It's like, you were the OG. Like, why would you? There's no reason. So, but regardless, this OG don't understand how the internet works, and you just boosting him up even more. So bang, now Ralph is everywhere. How do we? I don't know. I guess you gotta just be out there. You gotta be out in the scene, or do you? This is me being out there. I'm out there now. I'm out here. Like, what we do? Be more talented, I guess. What's gonna get you seen? This is gonna get shit. The more you like, pretend it's a fishbowl, and we're taking a vote. And you put your name in, and we dig through that bowl, and we pull out a name. If you have your name in there over 20 times more than anybody else has their name in there, there's more of a chance that you're going to get pulled instead of all these other people. I'm just saying. So the more and more I put myself out there, the more and more I have a chance to be seen compared to other people that, are just relying on that one thing, I guess. Expand your options. Branch out. Do more. Be that person that's seen as this. I want to be portrayed as one thing instead of like, oh, this nigga's silly, this nigga does this. I was listening to Tyler the Creator, which I love Tyler the Creator. As his career got, because he does so much, he was saying in one interview that motherfucker came up to him and was like, hey man, you're that funny guy. And it's just like, wow, all right, but yeah, I also do music too. I'm very talented in this music thing, but no, all you see me as this funny, silly guy, and it's like, nah, I don't want that. And he said from there, he scrubbed all his funny, silly shit. I mean, he still was that guy, but he scrubbed all that funny, silly shit and was like, nah, I want to be this guy. I want to be known for this right here, for this music. And he got in the lab and he fucking put down that work and he came in. I don't know if it was chromacopia, but whatever. You understand. Chromacopia is amazing. The shit that he had before that was with earthquakes and all that. Boom, bangers. And he's like, nigga, this is what I am. This is what I do right here. This is my shit. I just don't want to be, oh, you that funny guy. Yeah, but no, I think I'm amazing at what I do. Like I'm the funny guy, but also nigga, I'm the musical guy. Nigga, I'm the motherfucker producer. Nigga, I'm the motherfucker putting my niggas on. That's what I am. I'm not just this funny guy to you. I'm more than just that. And I want to be that. I want to be that. So I don't want to be lumped in the box as I don't want to have a Bobcat Goldthwait moment. And if people don't understand that, Bobcat Goldthwait was you guys from Police Academy. He with the high pitched, but he writes movies. He's a very good director and whatnot, and he doesn't talk like that. That is not how he speaks, and he didn't want to be lumped in the box as always being that person. He's made a fucking Sasquatch movie, a Bigfoot movie, like a Bigfoot horror movie, which is amazing. So, like, just look up Bobcat. That's another person that I could look up to because he's also a comic. Like, if the world is saturated with comedians. Like, just everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, these are nothing but comics that are fucking on your TV screens, So, yeah, we gotta do something. You want to be a gimmick, or you want to be true to yourself? How you feel? You can easily be a gimmick, which is fine. Do your thing. You want always put on that facade. You don't ever want to be normal. Sometimes you just be yourself. I mean, I know myself is weird as fuck, so I could be the gimmick to other people, but I'm not gonna change. So do that. Be you. Don't stoop to the level of other motherfuckers just because you think this is what's gonna get you on. And if it don't, nigga, now you just look dumb. So, where you gonna go? What you gonna do? How you gonna mold your path in life? You gotta think about these things, especially if you want to be an entertainer, especially if you want to do this. Hey man, it's just scary because you don't never know the outcome. You don't never know what might happen. I think fame is a scary thing too. And that shit can happen overnight. Wild. And everybody's got an opinion about something. And everybody gonna hate. There's a lot of motherfuckers that's gonna hate. How you gonna are you prepared for that? How are you gonna take that? Oh, strong hearts out here. You gotta have a strong heart. Niggas is still hating because me and Kamari talked over some of those fucking Kendrick Lamar albums. Here's our first reaction. God damn. Motherfuckers, they even got trolls on there now because it did so well. People coming on, hey man, y'all need to shut the fuck up. And it's like, yo, okay, we get it. Bitch, do you see us reacting to anything else on here? Nah. I don't even understand why people don't go ahead and read through the comics and be like, okay, this has already been said so many times. We don't need to say shit. Nah, motherfuckers need to go ahead and put their 2 cents in just so they can see it. Nigga, y'all need to shut the fuck up when the lyrics is lyricism. And all right, whatever. We fucking get it. God damn. Calm down. But yeah, no, I get it, you know. Are you prepared? You prepared for shit like that? Because it's going to keep coming. It ain't going to stop neither. Like, I know it's not going to stop. You know, the good still outweighs the bad. But, oh, boy, when it gets bad, oh, it can hurt your feelings. And, nigga, the little Twitter finger motherfuckers behind the screen, they can get mean. Get so mean. But I'm ready for it. Oh, you? You might not be. You might not be. That shit hurt, too. That shit hurt. Feelings for hurting people's feelings for no reason. Okay. I've gotten bullied damn near all my life because I'm a small man. So I don't give a fuck. I'm prepared for it. You know, I just don't retaliate no more. No need to. No need to. Because, you know, I know what I can do. I know what I'm good at. So also, thanks for the criticism. Now we do understand. Hey, nigga, we do need to shut the fuck up and pause it if we're going to talk about these lyrics or something like that. But it was parse for time. So it's whatever, you know. Please do. Thank y'all for subscribing, sharing, and all that. Nigga, hit the reminders. I'm gonna be back. You know, shit. This ain't gonna stop now. I cannot stop this because it's part of the habit. It's part of the habit that I have to where I just feel as if I need to create something, even though if I can't be on stage. This is my creative posse. Whatever. Posse. Wah. You know. And it's about to pick up. I'm about to get a whole bunch of good people on here. This is going to be fun. Oh, stay tuned. Stay tuned, man. Tell somebody to tell somebody, man. That's good. That's what gets me to these dances. So, you know, until the sponsors come, nigga, it's going to always be what it is. I'm going to always be here. I'm going to always do my thing, man. I'm going to hold that shit down, son. So, until next time, man, this has been Tell Me a Joke, the guy chasing the dream. I haven't been your host of Maniacal Menace. Kyle Smith said the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And, man, keep that pen moving, man. Keep dreaming, jokers.